The Leo and Danny Show.
Well, you finally did it. You went independently viral of your YouTube channel. You were on World Star today. How does it feel?
I've gone independently viral a couple of times on TikTok with accounts that
on TikTok, yes.
And
which
on
you
Facebook.
denounce as a real. You don't count TikTok, so that doesn't count. Facebook, maybe, I don't know. I've never really perused your Facebook, I'll be honest. So good, congratulations. You did it on Instagram. You did it on TikTok again. And on World Star.
Leo, just call me Danny the Viral Going Mullen. Just call me that right now. Oh my God,
Danny the Viral Going Mullen.
It rolls off the tongue.
I'm gonna call you the Viral.
I like
all
that.
Day today,
and I like how it's ambiguous. And
yeah,
girls might get the wrong idea.
Exactly.
We'll talk about this. We shot that clip. And Austin, just play it. I think a lot of the audience, maybe 50%, have seen it.
The entire podcast audience has already seen it.
If you need a refresher, if you haven't seen it, let's take a look-see. Motherfucker, you're a sick son of a bitch. Probably. I watched this guy put his greasy finger up his shitty ass and rub it in all the food in the back.
I love LA.
That is nice.
Wow.
I am proud that even a clip that I wasn't aware was being recorded, people find entertaining enough to go viral.
I saw your comment. Thank you for the second angle. Always thinking about the angles, but it's business.
Actually, it was the third angle. Let me set this up with the entire background, though.
What did you do?
This video, I don't want to reveal the final concept, but we shot, as some of you might have seen on my Instagram, the Postman stuff with the animal costumes and the blah, blah, blah. We have an animator working on a long sequence right now that's going to be very expensive and take a while. Animation, you heard me right.
Wow, that's cool. Am I in it?
Danny, the king of going viral, the king of getting animated shit in his YouTube videos.
Wow.
It's the full nickname. That's how I want to be introduced every time the show starts.
Who's in the cartoon?
I keep grabbing my penis. I got to get control of my
You grab
hands.
your penis during your podcast a lot. I think the fans like it. They usually put like the little, numbers where it is. But yeah, it's a bad habit.
It's a security blanket, and it is not a bad habit.
I get it. It's not a bad habit. It's a security. Yeah, exactly. As you grow in your game, something you can avoid, probably.
I'm always checking in on it to make sure there's a little blood flow.
Yeah.
Just in case I need it.
Just in case you need it. And today,
to look good.
You might need it.
We do have a woman coming in. Back on topic, though.
Yeah, sorry.
We filmed the final part to that video on Saturday. And I thought I wasn't going to have to think about that video for another 2 weeks. It was done. Nobody was going to hear about it or see it because, as you can tell from that clip, it was a pretty explosive incident. But I have to address it right when I roll out of bed on Sunday morning. I get a text from this kid we know called Fish God, who lives down in southern LA. He's a good guy, a little chubby.
Why is that important for the story? Is that relevant to the story?
The kids have great imaginations who are our fans. Leo, they want to picture the person who texted me.
Yeah, they do.
He's a big-time fish exporter down in southern LA.
And chubby isn't fat.
And I guess he can walk into a restaurant and tell you which fish sucks and which fish is good, which quality seafood, or which seafood is low quality, which is high quality.
That's a good guy to have around.
None of that matters. I don't know why I diverged into that. You were right. He texted me, hey, have you seen this? I pull it up. I've already eaten an edible. That's what I do sometimes on Sunday. I wake up at 6 a.m. At 6:02, I'm unwrapping the little candy for the 10 milligram. It's in my mouth. I'm chewing it up.
Are you serious? At 6 a.m. you
I
take an
do
edible?
some push-ups to make sure it hits me quicker.
Are you serious?
And then I check the text. Then I was like, fuck. I'm about to be really high. And apparently I got some explaining to do.
You hit an edible at 6 a.m.? I still can't get over that.
I'm exaggerating by hours.
Okay, but like a 10, after breakfast.
This guy who posted this TikTok video didn't think it was funny at all. I don't know much about it. He's going to UCLA. He's some wannabe musician kid. He's real fucking PC. A lot of people in the comments of TikTok, which usually the audience on TikTok hates my guts. I don't know why. They don't get comedy. It's all 14-year-olds who love Avril Lavigne. That's such an outdated reference.
It is. It's very outdated.
Who's a pop star these days?
I don't know. Like they like TikTokers. So maybe that D'Amelio girl. There's a Charlie D'Amelio.
The girl that Leo masturbates to.
I have never masturbated to her once.
Sure.
Incorrect.
I was very surprised, though, in the comments to see that's Danny Mullen. He's a legend. Danny fucking Mullen at it again. And this kid, I guess it was not the intended reaction he wanted. He wanted everybody to be, I can't believe this. He needs to be euthanized, this guy. He needs to be rounded up like a stray dog being rounded up by a dog catcher and killed in a shelter. But everybody's like, fuck yeah, this guy's awesome. And the dude who posted it, Gavin Hutner or something, he's going in and personally talking shit about me to every comment. Like, he's not funny. The manager told me he went into the kitchen without a mask. And so let me take you into the story of what truly happened. It was my girlfriend's birthday. We celebrated it on Friday night. Me, Leo, Austin, a bunch of other people. We have that story to tell too another time. Just know for now, I woke up incredibly hungover. I fell asleep on the car ride back up to Los Angeles because we celebrated down in San Diego, and I vomited in the backyard the moment we got home.
Wow.
Austin, you watched that with your own peepers, right?
I'm pretty sure it was just stomach bile. It was straight yellow. It was pretty gnarly.
I threw up. I passed out for 2 hours, but then I had a shoot scheduled with Nico at 5 p.m. Slept 2 hours, woke up. We hightailed it to UCLA because I went in and I wanted to raid the last real job I had before I became a world famous YouTuber. And because of the nature of this big project video I have coming out, I had to get hammered to do it. Me and guess who? Big Kahuna from the Compton video.
Was he strategically placed?
He shows up too. Nico wanted him as a security guard, which was not a bad decision, as you can probably see if you watch that clip.
That guy was kind of big.
We'll talk about it. There's more. Kahuna and I post up right in the center of the UCLA quad, just start hammering swigs of Smirnoff.
Oh my God.
We get shit-faced. I'm making fun of him for being Hawaiian. There's this stray cat running around. Kahuna runs over and tries to pick it up. It mauls him. It just claws the shit out of him. Twice. We only got one on camera, and the first one was gnarlier. We decided we finally have to make it over to the restaurant I used to work at because we had reservations that were about to be due. And halfway there, I pull over into a bush on foot. We're walking there. I vomit my guts out again.
The Smirnoff.
So basically all the Smirnoff I drank is for naught. We get to the restaurant. We post up. I'm ice cold. I'm ready to go. I've been performing a lot lately, filming a lot. I feel fucking great. I ordered 2 more beers to solidify it at dinner. Kahuna has a bunch of beers. Nico has a bunch of beers, of course. Nico was supposed to be the designated sober driver.
And he drank beers.
He took 3 pulls of Smirnoff and drank 2 or 3 beers.
He definitely has a problem. And I think now he's leaning into it because it brought him fame and fortune.
Yeah.
So he's going to be a full-fledged alcoholic. We're going to have to handle him. It's going to be a problem, but as long as his art continues and it's consistent, then it's okay.
I love what he does behind the camera, and I love what he does in front of the camera.
Yeah.
When he's drunk.
He was phenomenal at the party, let's be honest.
At the party, he was great in the Wizard of Oz video.
It slapped me, though.
I mean, alcohol is working for him like heroin worked for Keith Richards.
And on that note, I should... I brought this because it was requested for the lady that's coming today. She wanted a Tito's and Red Bull. So I'm just... You never know. You never know if they're actually going to come. So, we're not going to waste this. So I'm going to have some Red Bull and Tito's. I didn't really get hammered at the party, so I can drink. I haven't even really drank.
I hope you don't have an early bedtime because that Red Bull will keep you up.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
At dinner, Kahuna starts getting really shit-faced. He starts getting a little emotional.
Oh, really?
The server comes over. The server's a really nice guy. He's an Italian dude or somewhat foreign. He's making a bunch of corny server jokes. And at one point, Kahuna... I think this is what happened. Kahuna said, "Can I have another beer?" And the server's like, "Why not?" And the server keeps up eye contact, expecting like a fucking laugh from Kahuna. Kahuna just narrows his fucking eyes and mean mugs this dude until the dude gets nervous and walks away.
What is Kahuna? He doesn't use those powers of a jiu-jitsu for the good. I think he might be a bully. He might be going out there searching for someone to just choke the fuck out.
What belt is Kahuna allegedly?
I don't know.
He's a
black or a blue.
A blue belt isn't really any power that you have to be responsible with.
But is he? But I mean, he could fuck up the normal guy. But he has size. That's like 2 things in a street fight.
He does, and I've seen clips of him getting in street fights.
Yeah,
and he's got a jaw. He can certainly take a punch. I've seen a guy. He showed us a clip of a guy in a street fight. Kahuna is nose to nose with this dude, and they're talking shit, which you should never, I learned through my legitimate martial arts training, do, because whenever a guy is close enough to hit you, you have to assume he will hit you.
Right.
So you need to be away at all times in case he throws a haymaker so you don't get knocked out before you're even aware you're fighting. Kahuna doesn't follow that rule, gets cold cocked right in the side of the jaw, and it's as if a fly landed on his cheek. Yeah. That's about how much damage it did. And then he proceeds to beat the shit out of the guy.
Yeah. It was cool.
Kahuna, though, then pulls out a list of goals he wrote down, probably inspired by yours truly. Mm-hmm. I'm big on goal setting. I'm big on success, as if I needed to tell you guys that.
Oh, nice.
I look at the goals, and I'm not saying you can't attain success in many fields. Look at Arnold Schwarzenegger. Weightlifting, business, politics, movie stardom.
Pussy getting.
Kahuna's list, though, be a Navy SEAL.
Jesus.
Be a brigadier general. Be a YouTube star. Be on a hit sitcom television show.
Sitcom?
Run for local politics. Become a world famous jazz pianist.
Really? Well,
I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it was so all over the map.
Did you at some point say that the video of him shitting on a Martin Luther King memorial is going to resurface and ruin his political agenda? Did you tell him that? Because
I should have told him that, Leo. I should have said all these look good. Maybe X out politics.
Yeah, because the sitcom, it better be a really edgy sitcom too, because
it better be a voiceover on Adult Swim.
Yeah, exactly.
I told him that, hey man, I think a little bit of focus might do. And I was talking shit on him a little bit, and I see the death glare flash into his eyes where he wants to kick the shit out of me.
Oh God.
Not jokingly. He almost turned on me, and I was like, okay.
Oh God.
Well, change the subject. I'm sorry, buddy. Just some good-natured ribbing from Uncle Danny. I've been calling myself Uncle Danny to my girlfriend, and she really hates it.
Well, yeah. At least call yourself. I mean, at least go daddy for the girlfriend. She's probably okay with that one.
You think Uncle might bring up some baggage?
Yeah, Uncle's it's creepy. There's never a good-looking uncle that's hanging out, that all the girls fawn over. It's always a creepy uncle.
And she has a good relationship with her father. Her and her dad get along really well, but I feel like she might, because her parents are divorced, there was probably some creepy step uncle who felt her up on a Thanksgiving dinner.
You think so for sure?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't think so for sure, but it's possible.
It's possible, yeah. You never know.
What was I talking about? All these digressions.
Oh, shit. Austin, do you remember? Because I don't, actually. What were we talking about?
Kahuna almost fought you, and you calmed him
yeah, that's
down.
where we were in the story. We got to get back to the story.
It was the Uncle Danny digression.
Uncle Danny digression, yeah.
I'm looking the whole time to see, because the idea of the video is I was going to go raid the place I used to work. I'm looking where the employees are going, because it's shut down for Corona, and you have to go back into the bowels of the building to get to the kitchen. So I'm watching them to see where they disappear into so I can know which way to go when we decide to go up and roll on this. But there are two male employees who I'm keeping an eye out for. They say that something like 85% of all American CEOs are men who are over 6'2". And the reason being is because height conveys competence, whether or not it's actually there. And I noticed in my brain when I was scanning the patio at all the employees, my reptilian brain told me, all right, the two manager-looking dudes who were both 6'3" and looked like they weigh about 220 pounds plus. Those are the only guys, regardless of how friendly, not friendly, good fighters, not good fighters they are, my brain is telling me are going to be competent enough to throw me the fuck out and get in my way if we try to do this. So it wasn't until they both started whispering to each other and started jogging down another hallway to resolve some other crisis going on elsewhere in the property that I told Nico, turn the fucking camera on. I told Kahuna, get ready to go. And luckily we paid our tab earlier, so we didn't dine and ditch this place. And then we stood up, we rolled into where I thought the kitchen was. We get in there. Nico says, wait, Danny, something's going on with my camera. The camera fucking malfunctioned, so we lost the walk into the kitchen, which is a big bummer, because it was a little bit of the story to see which back route we took and how the employees were like, you guys can't go back there. And I was like, we're just... I said nothing in a confident tone, and they just went, okay. You're a tall guy.
You could be a spy, dude. All this training, you could actually be a really good spy.
And my blood is turning to straight ice water on these shoots.
Dude. Oh, are you kidding me? I could see you killing a man and not even caring at all. Like, not even, you'd sleep right after. Within an hour, you could crash, take a nap.
And I'd sleep with him before I took my nap.
Oh, yeah. You would probably play with him, maybe even put some C4 on him and be like, have a little, the detonation device, give it to like a kid and be like, you ready, buddy? Go ahead, blow him up. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Fuck with him.
After I fucked him, of course.
After you fuck him, right? Yeah.
We get into the kitchen, and then so I get my iPhone rolling in case Nico's camera is kaput. He gets it back up, though. The rest of the video is shot well. I go up to a fucking kitchen worker, and I tell him the anecdote about me shoving my finger up my ass and rubbing it in somebody's food once.
Tacos.
I did that at a different restaurant, but I tell him I did it at this one.
Gotcha.
Because this was the one I used to work at.
What was that reaction?
The chef cracks the fuck up.
Oh,
my
God.
The chef's a guy who would love our fucking channel.
Wow.
He starts dying laughing. Suddenly, somebody karate chops my hand down. It's big, tall male manager number 1.
Hits you?
Yes.
Assaults you?
Yes. And then also, I forgot, somebody
Batters you.
I brought my student or my staff ID card, and I was flashing it around to get into the kitchen. Another dude took it and ran off into an office. He probably showed it to that male manager.
Now they know who you are.
Exactly.
They're probably watching this.
We might have lost that clip of the male manager taking the card due to the camera malfunction. But I run away from this guy, the big manager. I'm like, hey man, I'm just spew some Danny Mullen nonsense. I don't know what it was. I'm also just drinking a fucking beer back there too.
Which telling me you free the slaves?
I should have mentioned.
Yeah.
That's what I need you there for, Leo.
I got you, buddy.
Kahuna would never think of something like that.
Nah, I could improv under those circumstances,
Granted, any 13-year-old Danny Mullen fan could have said those lines too.
That's true.
Danny Mullen freed the slaves, you fucking... Stay away, you fuck.
That's the favorite of the
my
youth.
Dude. I was telling Fan Jerry to stop saying my dude because every 13-year-old idiot internet kid says my dude.
Yeah, Fanjury does have the lingo down of the youth.
Yeah, I told him to stop.
He's more into the lingo of the youth than Austin is. It's kind of funny.
The guy knocks my beer into my phone while I'm filming. Nico's got a pretty good shot of that, and I've got it on my phone. We walk out. Nico makes a pretty good jab at this guy. He says he looks like, to the guy's face, while Nico's filming his face, he says, you look like a homosexual version of Mickey Gall, who's an MMA fighter. Austin, can you pull him up for the fans? And I'm going to say
what did
now,
the guy say to that?
The guy was mad. The guy's attitude changed a little bit toward the end, but I'll fill you in. The guy started thinking shit was funny later on, but he didn't like that line. So we flee from that point on. And I'm ready to be done. Be like, okay, that was a good raid. I think we got it. But then I tell Nico, I'm like, hey man, can you review to see if that clip actually got fucking dropped? He looks into his camera, and Nico, he's a very high-strung cat.
Yeah, well, I think you make him really nervous. You're like that baseball coach that just constantly gets in his ear right before he hits. Doesn't let him, really relax.
I don't think that's me.
I'm kidding. I think he's afraid of losing something. I think he doesn't want to fuck up because he loves you.
He likes his job, too.
He likes his job. He loves you. He loves the little clout that he gets. He loves that Jill's with him strictly because he's involved with you.
That's the big reason.
That's 100% the big reason.
He
Jill
cares,
would
though.
leave him so fast.
As I said many times, she would be halfway to Tallahassee if it weren't for me. And I said that like 6 months ago. So she's really getting hung up somewhere between here and Tallahassee.
She really is.
She never quite makes it the other 50% of the journey. Nico is in the parking lot, and he takes... What pill does he take to calm himself down on planes?
He takes Xanax on planes.
He's got a little
baggie of Xanax.
So he's looking through the clip, and I'm like, Nico, is that clip there or not? And he's giving me he's giving me non-answers. So I say, Nico, we lost that clip, didn't we? And he's like, yeah. And he's upset, but I've noticed, Leo, you noticed that I've been a little more mellow lately.
Yeah, it's because of your meditation. So please keep doing it.
I am
man.
Zen the fuck out.
Please keep doing it. We all love you. We all love this version of you way more than the other one. I'll tell you that much.
I am Zenned out. I'm a new man. So I tell Nico,
yeah, our comedy's been good for it.
Hey, dude, this sucks. But because this sucks, we're gonna go back into that restaurant right now, and we're gonna get round 2.
Oh my God.
There's going to be an aftershock because you dropped this clip.
God.
I didn't make him feel like a piece of shit. At the end, we were like, yeah, dude, it fucking happens. We need to get a new camera to ensure this doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
But we circle back around. Nico is our quote unquote sober getaway driver, meaning he's only a 0.1.
What an idiot, dude. I don't know why he does this. We should get a breathalyzer to just breathalyze him during any day we want in the middle of the shoot, before he drives home. We should breathalyze that bastard. Keep a log.
Dude, Nelk has a list of employees as long as Santa's fucking good list.
Yeah, we're still the indie.
We need to
channel.
get like a dude whose only job is to breathalyze Nico.
Or we could get a driving fan, a fan that just wants to drive us in a nice vehicle. I think you could probably find that. The chances are that chances are he's going to go nuts and he's going to be another fucking, endless characters we've had. I don't want to name it.
I was going to say.
We can't name any of them because
let's just go down the list of people we've had who've lost their minds on our channel.
On our channel, yeah. It's apparently you get, I don't know what it is, but 2,000-3,000 followers and these guys really lose their minds.
It's okay.
It is okay.
We circle back, though.
I feel like I swear you could put out like an Instagram and be like, hey, somebody want to drive us on shoots? We'll put you in the video. And you could be part of the channel as our driver. Can't pay you right now. We can pay for gas, blah, blah, blah. I bet you some kid in LA would be like, I'm in.
We'll try it out.
We can try it out on to shoot.
Message Austin. We pull up in front of the restaurant at UCLA. Nico's the getaway driver. Me and Kahuna pop out. From then on, it's almost exactly what you see in that clip that went viral. And I guess it's good we went back because I got some almost imperceptible boost in credibility and fame based on that.
Of course.
I think I got like 500 more Instagram followers. I guess it wasn't that big of a deal.
No, that's huge. And in a day, that's like the taste of going a little viral. Like if you're on Barstool, that's what'll happen. That's cool.
That was an estimate. I don't actually know that.
It probably was.
I wasn't jerking off to the increase in followers. There was this Filipino boy who I saw follow me and commented, though, and I couldn't resist letting one loose to him.
Did you DM him?
No, just jerked off to his most recent. I go in and flashback to Kahuna real quick. Kahuna had an idea that Nico shut it down. Nico was like, no, dude, that's a stupid idea. Kahuna was like, let's say we found a hair in the fries. So I pull a hair out of my head and put it in the fries.
Of course.
By I don't know how it worked out. We still had the fucking fries.
It should have been in order to amount of fucking hair. It should have been like way too much hair.
It was kind of a big clump. But I roll down the walkway into the main area. The dude, homosexual Mickey Gall, is behind the reservation desk of this place, which is a hotel/restaurant. He sees me and fucking rounds the counter and comes right at me. I open the door. You fucking bastard, you piece of shit. I say that they served Kahuna alcohol underage, which they did. Kahuna's 20. And they did not card him. They did not card him at all. And
he's huge.
And I have video of him drinking. So if they come after me legally, I'm just going to come after their fucking liquor license and destroy them.
Wow.
I'll come after you, UCLA.
Jesus.
I've always hated UCLA. I've always hated my alma mater. I always thought they treated me like doggy doo-doo. And if they want to come at me and strike down this video or file privacy complaints, I will take the liquor licensees from that entire institution.
Fuck yeah. And to add on to that, John Savage should have given me a fucking chance on the ball field. I would have been fucking great out there. I could have played defense, left field or right field. Fuck you, John Savage.
Hear, hear.
God. So yeah, we both have a gripe with UCLA.
I told the guy as he was coming at me, homosexual Mickey Gall, I was like, you fucking bastard, get a forensics unit in here. Look at these fries. You'll find a big clump of hair. And this is where the guy starts to get pretty funny. The guy gives me the arms out because you can tell this dude's like an alpha who's been in a lot of street fights. Yeah. He grabs the fries for me and just fucking dumps them.
No.
In the lobby of a really nice place.
Stop it.
And he's smiling. I can see he's fucking laughing now. So if you're listening, Mickey Gall, I'm sure he gets a lot of pussy, and he seemed like a pretty funny guy. So because of that move, I want to have a drink with this guy.
This guy sounds good. He's got to be on the pod, dude, next week.
It was fucking funny how he dumped the fries.
Right in the lobby.
But then what you saw after that was pretty much the lines that come up from the TikTok video. And I'm just hyped that...
You said his greasy finger.
Yeah. And that was all just nonsense. But I'm hyped.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what's up, Brookie Brooks?
What's up, Brooks?
Hey, Brooks, you got to be a little quiet, though, because I'm in the middle of telling stories. You're here early. Pussy coordinator Brooks is in the building.
Yeah, you killed it, dude. You're here on time, dude. Good job, Brooks.
You can sit over there.
You can sit right there.
You just got to be
quiet. These are the 2 chairs.
It was nice, though, that guy got a clip of me performing because the way we shoot videos is nice. Since if I stutter, if I say something stupid, if I say something that's just offensive and not funny, which all those things happen all the time, I can cut it out.
Yeah.
So I'm glad a clip that was entertaining enough on its own to go viral came out without any of Danny Mullen's editing fingertips touching it.
Yeah, it was a true, just independently viral, cool little video. I appreciated it. It was great. And I love that people were defending you. There was a lot of people saying, like, this guy has been doing fucked up things in the restaurant. He was just outed by this hero.
They were seriously saying
Yeah, they
that.
were seriously saying you were outing the wrongdoers of that restaurant. The people that were putting their greasy fingers up their assholes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.